It's like working with the swiftness as though we were in a plane falling out of the sky trying to fix an electrical issue very quickly, with the amount of care like we were in a plane falling out of the sky trying to fix an electrical issue very quickly. And the way that we get through this is through leadership. We lead ourselves, and we lead into a stabilization of a deviation from the status quo that becomes a new possibility for all. And we need millions of people working in concert simultaneously in every sector, at every scale, to be able to hold the transformation and steward the distributed facets of that transformation all throughout society. And our blueprint is our culture. It's not about having an overarching master plan. It's everyone having a shared understanding of the blueprint of how we show up moment to moment. And that what we create becomes emergent from that shared cohesion and coherence of a powerful culture that teaches us how to be all-win leaders, how to be all-win reality creators in every single moment, in every facet of stewardship that we are entrusted with for our entire lives.
You're gonna have to buckle up.
Si quiere firme, hold on tight.
It's such auspicious timing to launch this. Like, we're experiencing a black swan event right now with this virus. The whole world, like all these systems are starting to show their weakness, and massive disruption in everyone's daily lives.
Yeah. Everyone's contracted.
Democratic primary is going the way that it's going. It's all happening at once.
Everyone's noticing the corruption. It's so obvious now that they can't hide. And because media is so pervasive, it's everywhere. And everyone's looking at it. And just like the traumas that you were talking about before, when you look at it, it tries to hide more, but then it becomes even more obvious how we can move forward without them.
It's exactly what we've been predicting. I mean, a lot of people have been predicting.
Yeah. As Yube said, he thought that his people knew this was coming. They just didn't know it was coming this soon.
That's what he kept saying.
Yeah.
This meaning?
He'd seen visions of, he kept saying this.
Planetary governance
Wow.
based on indigenous wisdom
Right.
Wow. Emerging from the United States and spreading around the world.
in service of all life.
Wow.
And he was surprised that it's already so organized and structured.
Yeah.
Wow. I've been thinking about the founding partners of the Policy Research Center. I'm wondering if there's space for people who are not necessarily contributing financially, but who are important pillars contributing with spiritual capital, social capital, etc. Someone like, we just pick energetically, like, who are those?
Absolutely.
Who we want at the foundation.
Absolutely.
Diversity across all different lenses.
This is, I mean, it's like, working with the swiftness as though we were in a plane falling out of the sky trying to fix an electrical issue very quickly, with the amount of care like we were in a plane falling out of the sky trying to fix an electrical issue very quickly. You know, it's like there's so much care in this whole process, and it's like time to do it all right now.
Mm.
You know, I don't want to say to rush it or create a false sense of urgency, but it's like there's really like so much to do, right? Just for example, like integrate with each of those leaders just one time.
Yeah.
Just to invite them in, just one conversation is, that's a whole project. But then to stay in relationship with them around that's a whole other big domain.
Right.
And that's just 1/10 of everything that we're saying yes to. And I say that not to make us feel uncomfortable or even to have the false sense of scarcity that we've said yes to too much. But just to like realize that we are an oak sapling that is destined to become a beautiful gargantuan multifaceted oak tree, and that growth will occur on life's timing. But sometimes things grow really fast once the pattern's right, and then it can just grow. So I feel like what I've been saying this entire time is that 2020 is about putting the whole system together, the core fractal in place, where we have the party and we have the ballot access and we have the vision of leadership and we have the vision of candidates and we have the all-win paradigm, we have the all-win political rise, and we have the reclamation of politics, we have the bringing people out of hopelessness, and we have the grounding the game be energy, and we have all that stuff, plus the all-win policy research center and the One Nation Life is this like chosen like space for philanthropic funding to like pour into that's designed for systems change. We have the civilization redesign, whole like gravitational center core there, and we've got like funds just pouring into art that's telling all of these stories in like a profoundly engaging and inspiring and impactful way. And we've got the Leadership Academy just raising people's leadership caliber, their leadership quotients, just bam, 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 bam. That's integrated with all of the healing, and we're starting to do stuff that's like starting to like bring in the collective healing aspects and bring in the like policy transformation aspects, starting to put people into office, and then like sitting back and like looking at that whole thing at the end of the year and saying, that's good. We created something good. And then just being ready for whatever happens next. And then just taking that and just pouring skills, pouring resources, pouring people into that whole ecosystem, which of course will bolt on to all these things that we can and can't even anticipate. And just like use this as like our like a context for the birth canal to provide leadership as we move into the next era of humanity. And I believe that by the end of the year, we can have that whole fractal plumb together. Can we just grow?
And this is a challenge for a prolific creator to see how soon we can get that message online.
You're talking to yourself.
Second, all of the people.
What time is it now?
9/11.
9/11, 9/13 March.
And let me catch a video of you doing that.
Your leadership matters. You matter. Thank you.